Hello everyone, here are the latest market news on March the 22nd, 2021. Canadian Pacific and KCS announced major merger. Canadian Pacific Railway Ltd agreed Sunday to buy Kansas City Southern in a $25 billion deal to create the first railroad spanning the United States, Mexico, and Canada to capitalize on the revitalized trade. This is the largest M&A deal announced so far in 2021 and the largest North American railroad merger in history in terms of deal value. The deal comes amid the recovery of supply chains disrupted by the COVID-19 pandemic and following last year's ratifications of the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement, USMCA, which removed the threat of heightened trade tensions that arose under former U.S. President Donald Trump. This merger must be approved by the U.S. Surface Transportation Board, and the companies are confident it will occur by mid-2022. KCS stock was priced at $275 apiece, up 23% from the closing stock price on March the 19th. Deliveroo goes for largest London IPO in 7 years. Deliveroo said Monday that its upcoming initial public offering in London is valued at £8.8 billion, $12.19 billion. The Amazon-based food delivery company will be the largest UK stock listing in more than 7 years as a sign from the UK government, and London can still attract a major IPO after Britain left the European Union. Deliveroo said it had set a price range for its listing of between £3.90 and £4.60 per share, which would give it a market value of £8.8 billion, excluding any shares offered in the overvalued offering. The company added in a brief update that the total gross transaction value on its platform, which measures the total value of the orders it receives, rose 121% in January and February of this year compared to the same period in 2020. Stocks fluctuate as bonds rally amid Turkey unrest. Asia-Pacific stocks were mixed Monday morning, with bond yields and inflation worries continuing to rise. Investors also digested the surprise change of Turkey's hawkish central bank governor with an opponent of high interest rates. The uncertainty caused Japan's Nikkei to fall 1.6%, partly because of speculation Japanese retail investors may be facing losses on large loan positions in the high-yielding lira. Meanwhile, the broadest MSCI Asia-Pacific equity index outside Japan actually added 0.3%, helped by 0.7% gain in Chinese blue chips. Eurostoxx 50 futures weakened 0.3%. Nasdaq futures gained 0.6%, while S&P 500 futures were flat. Investors are still trying to cope with the recent spike in U.S. bond yields, which has left stock valuations for some sectors, particularly tech, look intense. The Fed's speeches this week, including 3 speeches by Chairman Jerome Powell, providing plenty of opportunity for more volatility in the markets. Turkish lira falls on central bank governor firing. The Turkish lira plummeted 15% in a broad historic loss on Monday following President Tayyip Erdogan's sudden decision to fire the newly appointed central bank governor. He sacked Nasi Akbal on Saturday, 2 days after the country's key interest rate was raised immediately by 200 basis points to 19%. Shihab Kavchaglu, a former banker and MP from the ruling party, became the new chairman of the Turkish Central Bank. According to sources, after his appointment, he assured the country's bank heads that he did not plan to change the monetary policy immediately. The lira fell to 8.4815, trading against the dollar, losing about 10% from its closing level of 7.2185 on Friday. Analysts at Goldman Sachs expect a sharp decline in the lira and the value of Turkish assets, given the dovish stance and unconventional views of the new central bank chief.